is our 1988 Chevy OBS Truck. It looks amazing. We had one of the greatest painters known on the planet to come in, give it this custom paint job, but we have a couple of small things we need to fix up. First of all, we have this right here. Not the painter's fault. This was actually my fault. Sanding, wet buffing, cutting, I burned through. And so we're gonna have to fix that today. Got a couple more spots. That one might be hard to see. But you see the little dark spot right there? That is no bueno. Other side, same spot, same thing. The issue is, when Willie was painting it, there was some problems with the line, so we had to redo it. So we had to sand it down, do some things. We thought it would take right, but it didn't. So we're gonna have to fix that one too. We also cut through the black. This is the only spot that needs a black touch-up. Everything else, pretty amazing. But I'm not just gonna use any kind of old method to do this. I have a special tool. Let's get it unboxed, I'll show it to you. And here's the tools we're gonna use to do it. We have a little compressor, and we're gonna use an airbrush. Gonna have to hit it with like 1,000, probably a 1,200 grit real quick, just so we can make sure the paint adheres to those areas. Should be super simple. Famous last words, right? That pains me. And you can see, we did cut through it, right? Like, if you're carrying just clear, it's just gonna be like this whitish color, right? But if you actually have cut through, yeah, you're gonna get paint. So we need to fix that because these dark spots are the old color. We thought we matched it as good as we could, but it wasn't gonna match. So we sprayed the whole truck. All right, so we're gonna mix this up real quick. Like I said, we're gonna pour it in this little hand dander here. I'm gonna pull it in our cap here. Nobody's fault that this actually happened. Probably more so my fault because I'm the one who cut and buff it. But let me get it mixed up. Let me get it loaded in our little gunny here. It's kind of good for Houston because it's hot as hell in here. That's so easy. Hopefully it comes out right. So I've already prepped this one. It's already kind of looking good. If you don't remember, you can see the dark spot in there. Get in there, Jake. That is ugly. I used kind of the fine line tape there. Might regret that. We'll see how we can do this. That's freaking amazing. That's pretty cool. I don't care what your name is. Now, do I need to use this much tape for it? Absolutely not. Does it matter? Absolutely not. As long as I can cover this little spot up. Let's go back, do our final coats on the other side there of those areas, and then we'll come back and hit this one. Don't like that. Oh, it reacted. We'll let it dry, we'll sand it back down. It sucks when you're doing the repair and then you have to do a repair to the repair. I'm gonna wax and grease remove this one since it is a long line and I actually gotta mix up the black for this. So we'll make sure that it's gonna spray right. Oh, I got little spots there too. Look at that. Good enough. I gotta mix up some black. Let's mix up some black, get that one done. I'll have to go back and fix that one. See what happens. I think it turned out pretty good. This is a nice clean line. Should fade in well, and then we can be able to just come back and just hit it with some clear. That might be a whole thing just to polish it in and get it all nice and perfect again. But let's let it dry, let it set up, and then we'll come back and hit it with some clear. look dusty because we had to blend it, and then we got to come back and do like a wet sand. So where the old clear is, it'll come back and look nice and neat and pretty and all that good stuff. This, I think I got enough clear on. Got enough clear up here. I think we did it. I was kind of worried there for a second. Or maybe an hour. But I think it worked out. There's a little bit you can see here. I can show them that. A little bit of discoloration. Can you see in the camera?
I don't see it.
I can kind of see it. But can you see it with your naked eye? Right in there.
Barely.
Yeah. So it turned out pretty good. All in all, a win. 2 weeks later, we finally got back to our OBS. We've been doing a lot of shop improvements. I don't know if you can tell the difference from the beginning of this video, but way better. We're loving it. We got a video coming out on that. As you can see, Jose's doing a great job. He's way better at this than me as far as polishing and everything. We got some other stuff, goodies for the interior. So we got new door cards for this. Shouldn't be too bad, but we have to repaint them. They came from Coverlay. So if you buy door cards for this, and my buddy Nick bought some from LMC, it's the same crap, but they come like chipped paint. So if you ever get door cards for your OBS and you buy the cheaper ones, which there's not many options in the first place because they don't make parts for this really anymore, you have to get everything aftermarket, just expect to have to repaint them. So we're gonna have to repaint those real quick today. I got paint. We went to O'Reilly's. So our boy Jason, love you boy. So yeah, we gotta paint these. We'll get them installed while Jose's knocking out everything. You can see a little bit. You can probably see it here. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but yeah, it's one of those things where we're just trying to get it perfect. So here's our panel. These are our door panels. You can see here, check this out. Here, 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 got it down here. I mean, these are brand new panels. So I just want to make sure we get all the crap off that might potentially flake. And then we're gonna spray with this. Not a perfect match, but it's maroon. We're gonna do some of the dash too. We'll put this to the side, we'll get the other one out, start prepping it. It came out pretty good, especially for a gringo. This one came out even worse. Look at that. This is directly out of the packaging. Shame on you, Coverall. Not sponsored, obviously. I mean, you buy new parts, you think like they would take some time to make sure that stuff is right. Like you can't leave it. You have to do like a repaint on it because it'll continue to flake off. Look at, I mean, it'll continue to flake off if you don't like make sure it's gone. See, I mean, look at that. That would have worn off within a week. You would have got these installed, had to take them back out, behind the back in the box. Look at that. The holes in the bottom of this thing. Like, what is that? Look at that. That's ridiculous. All right, let's get these bad boys on. So the problem is that the two pieces from the top one and the bottom one have to come together, right? So there's no instructions, there's no nothing. And they got these tiny holes that are like pre-drilled, but they're really crappy. The main thing is trying to line up the holes. The best way to do them if you're gonna put them together is to put them together, the two pieces, the bottom piece and the top piece together off the door, and then try to put it all there all at once, because I ended up scratching up the other door panel even after we've painted it. So yeah, there you have it. So I got this whole dash taped off. We're gonna try to match this a little bit. So when this door closes, it all kind of matches and flows in. The center where the stereo goes, that we did on a previous video, has the same color. So it should flow with this whole piece, kind of matching everything and bringing all the colors. Let's see how it turns out, shall we? So you see the vision now? You're seeing the vision? Seeing the vision? You close the door. It makes sense. What do you think? Just painted all this?
Yeah.
Got it going in here.
Hell yeah. Like it.
A lot better, huh?
Hell yeah.
Not bad for a gringo. So it looks like we missed the spot because this piece comes down here. It kind of like comes underneath. Here, I'll show them. So this piece comes all the way across from there, underneath, and then back to this other side, right about here. So, yeah, I gotta tape that off. So I think we accomplished what we set out to do. The truck is going to the next level. We still have to do exhaust. We still have to do the decal all the way down the side. I'm working with somebody to try to get what we need. I bought one, but it is way too colorful. It takes away from the grunge of the truck. So we're gonna call that today. We're super happy with it. This took a lot longer than just one video to do, to get it right. Hopefully it all kind of pulls together. We love y'all. God bless y'all. Please like, subscribe, do all the things y'all do. We really love the interaction. Tell us, you know, what you think we could do better with the truck, or if you've got ideas for it. We'd love to hear them. So take care. God bless.